Hello and welcome to my September back to school buns and guns workout. So I'm going to go through all these exercises with you and give you some modifications. And yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to be doing about 30 seconds worth of each exercise, but you're going to do each exercise for 1 minute. So it'll be 2 to 3 minutes a day. Let's go. So first is a single glute press, which is sometimes called a donkey press. So you come up like this. So I like to go down on my elbows like this rather than on my hands. It's just better for your back, better posture, but it's up to you. So every day you'll have a glute exercise and an upper body exercise. So we're just going through and pressing right here. Now, if you can't get down on your knees, you can certainly do this standing. You notice that I'm going all the way up and down. Nice range of motion. Now switch and we'll do the other side, pressing up. Good range of motion. Keep lifting, nice and slow. You notice I'm not going fast, I'm going at a nice even pace. And then our upper body exercise is just regular old push-ups. This is on Tuesdays, the first day of the month of September. So you can go on your knees, you can go on your toes, you can go against the wall. And we're just gonna go in nice, steady push-ups. Your feet should be close together. Your hands should be about as wide as a mat. Underneath your shoulders, go nice and slow and controlled. Now you can keep track of your reps, and then each week you can try and see if you can do a couple more push-ups, that kind of thing. But really it's about form, and I don't want you to rush through and hurt yourself or, you know, have poor form. You can, like I said, go to your knees, go to your toes, or go to the wall. All right, on Wednesdays we do a kneeling side leg lift. So what you do is you stack your body right here, shoulder and elbow are aligned, and we lift that leg right here. So this is great for your butt. And again, you do about a minute on each side. You just want to lift up as high as you can, I guess. It's going to come just above the midline. And we're stacked here. Think about pulling your abdominals in to keep you nice and supported. And let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Again, it's real important that you keep your shoulder over your wrist so that you're aligned properly. Take nice deep breaths. And some tricep dips for our upper body exercise. Now, you can do them right here on the floor, or you can go to a chair or a bench or something, a couch, and you can slide off of the edge. And I'll be doing some of that in a little bit. I'm just going to do a basic tricep dip here just to demonstrate on the floor. Your fingertips are forward. Again, I'm going at a nice steady pace, nothing crazy. Good. So then on Thursdays, the third day of the week here of the month, hydrants. So we're going to go back to our knees, and you're just going to lift. You're going to go back. So on this position, I like to do one hand up the same arm as the knee that's coming up. I like to, as I lift my leg to the side here, I like that arm to be, I like to be on my wrist or my hand, my wrist there, and this is my forearm. It just gives me better leverage to lift, but you can certainly be onto both forearms. So just lifting up, and I'm trying to get up, you know, as high as I comfortably can. Taking it through the full range of motion. Other side. So let me just turn around here. Okay, we're gonna do a close grip push-up. So I'm gonna stay on my knees. I encourage you to, unless you're super strong, which, not that we're not super strong, but I just wanna get a really good push-up. So my fingertips are together and I'm coming down and up. I'm making a little upside down heart with my first finger and my thumbs. Now, it's not that I'm sure you and I both can go on our toes. I just wanna show you that I want you to get really down. So if I go up to my toes, I'm doing it, but I'm really struggling to push up, which is fine. You want to challenge yourself, but I'm going to do most of my reps on my knees, so I really get a good push through my arms. Okay, now on Fridays, we lunge and we lift. So the lunge and lift, we're here, and we lunge and lift. Now I want to show you, I'm going to do it like this, and then I'm going to show you a modification on the other leg. Okay, so this is the lunge and lift. The important thing is that your foot stays flat on the ground in the front. And my fingertips are on either side of my toes. They're not forward, you know, past my foot. I want to make sure that I'm keeping my foot flat and I'm driving my body weight into my heel. So now your modification would be one of two things. So you could lunge and lift here, or you can put your hands on something like this and lunge and lift up. So I'll do this set here off of like a bench, a couch, a step, a chair, just something that's sturdy. Again, your front foot needs to stay flat. Okay, we're going to do pulsing tricep dips. So I'm going to use the bench this time just for something different. You slide off and you're just coming down and you're pulsing. So I'm not coming fully up or going fully down. I'm pulsing in this middle. You can certainly do this on the floor as well. Just try and keep your shoulders back a little bit. Not round them too much here. Gets really intense pretty fast, so just do what you can. Okay, so the next day you can either you can put your foot on the floor or you can put your foot on a bench. I'm going to demonstrate on the bench first. So it's a single leg bridge. So I would put one foot on the bench. So you could use a couch, a chair, a step, anything that's stable. One leg in the air. And then I'm just going to push into that heel that's on the piece of furniture and lift up. You want to keep your legs straight up like this. You can keep your arms open, you know, whatever you need to do. Okay, now I'll demonstrate on the floor. So if you want to just do the other leg and you don't have anything you want to put your foot on, that's fine. You would just keep it on the floor here. I'm still lifting my butt up. It just isn't going as high. I'm keeping the other leg straight in the air. Arms can go anywhere that's comfortable for you. Okay, now we're doing staggered push-ups. So again, you can go on your knees or your toes or the wall, and one hand just goes forward, one hand goes back, and we do our push-ups like that. And then we just keep alternating the arms front and back. Excellent. Then we have the rainbow lift. So a rainbow lift looks like this. You take your leg straight across, lift it up and over, out to the side, lift it up and over, across. So you're making a big arc, really big arc. And switch. Excellent. And then we have marching tricep dips. So if you're just doing it on the floor, what you're doing is when you dip down, you pull a knee up like this. So you're just essentially marching when you dip, if that makes sense to you. Okay, and then we have sumo squats. So we're actually gonna stand up for this last one. Heels in, toes out nice and wide, and we're just doing these sumo squats. So we're just taking a nice squat down and up. Hands can be anywhere you want. You can leave them right here on your hips. You can put them behind your back. You can put them over your head. You know, whatever works for you. Make sure your heels stay down, toes are turned out. And we're going to do a plank to push up. So you're going to be, or a walking plank, this is also called. So you're just going down, down in your forearm plank, and then you push up, up. And then I like to alternate which arm I start with. You do not have to do that, but that's just what I do, just to make it even. You can go to your knees if you need to. Worst case, you just hold a plank. And that's it. That is your Guns and Buns, back to school Buns and Guns challenge. You're gonna do these exercises every day and maybe keep track of your reps, something like that, or you could do the whole week for one full workout. So thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next month.